dive deep into all the hype surrounding Gladiator 2.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it, and we're going to figure out why.
It's interesting, right? Because sequels, they don't always hit the mark.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But this one feels different.
Yeah, this one seems like it has all the pieces to be huge. And we're going to look at an article called Gladiator 2, Why It Could Be the Best Film of 2024.
Okay, and that's what we're going to break down.
Exactly.
So first off, we're not following Maximus.
Yeah.
We're following Lucius.
Yes.
Now all grown up. Played by Paul Mescal.
Oh, Paul Mescal.
Amazing.
He's a great actor.
Fantastic casting.
I think he's a really good fit for this.
Yeah.
Because, from his other work, like Normal People and After Sun,
Yeah.
he does a really good job with these kind of emotionally complex characters,
Right.
vulnerable characters. And I think, Lucius is going to be dealing with the legacy of Maximus,
Absolutely.
trying to kind of figure out where he fits in that world.
Like that weight of legacy, right?
Yeah.
It's almost Shakespearean, this struggle.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, of course, you have the mastermind, Ridley Scott, back in the director's chair.
Ridley Scott, that's huge. He's not just a director. He's like a visionary.
Totally. He builds worlds, right?
Yes, he creates worlds.
Epic worlds, but also really intimate.
Yeah, he somehow manages to find that humanity within these massive stories he's telling.
Like you think about Gladiator, you feel the grit, the sweat.
Absolutely.
You're right there in the Colosseum. That's what he does.
You feel like you're there. And I think, a lot of that has to do with his commitment to practical effects.
Yeah. I've heard about this. He's going all in on practical effects for Gladiator 2.
Real sets, real stunts, real danger. We're in a time where CGI is kind of king.
It's everywhere.
And so to make this choice is, I think, really bold and exciting.
Absolutely.
And it's going to make for, I think, a much more visceral and immediate and kind of raw feeling.
You're right.
I think it's really going to resonate with audiences.
Okay, so we've got a story that pulls you in. We've got this fantastic lead actor. We've got the incredible Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
But let's not forget the rest of the cast. We've got Denzel Washington.
Oh, Denzel. Come on.
And Barry Keoghan.
Wow. The talent here is incredible.
It's off the charts.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah. So Denzel, we're thinking powerful figure, maybe a mentor to Lucius, maybe an adversary.
Yeah, right. We don't really know. That's part of the fun, though, right?
This is the mystery.
Yeah, it is. But, whatever he plays, he brings such a presence.
Absolutely.
He just elevates everything.
He does. And then there's Barry Keoghan. He's known for these unsettling, unpredictable performances.
Right. So you kind of wonder, is he going to be some Roman villain?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's so exciting.
And the action, from what I've heard, it sounds like Scott is pushing those boundaries.
Yeah, like I said, practical effects.
Practical effects.
You can just imagine, the roar of the crowd in the Colosseum.
I know, it's going to be amazing.
This is going to be visceral action, the kind of thing that people are craving.
Totally. But it's not just like swords and sandals, right?
No.
This film is grappling with some bigger themes. We're talking legacy, redemption, the burdens of power, the struggle against corruption.
Oh, absolutely. These are things that resonate with everyone.
They do.
They speak to the human condition,
Yeah,
right?
right.
We all face these kinds of things.
In some way, yeah.
And I think, especially in a world where people are kind of disillusioned with, systems,
Yeah.
the idea of an individual standing up to tyranny is so powerful.
And Gladiator wasn't just a film. It was a cultural moment.
Yeah.
People still quote Maximus.
All the time. Are you not entertained?
Right. They still talk about the story, the themes.
Yeah. It had an impact.
It did.
And that's what's so exciting about the sequel.
Yeah.
It's tapping into that nostalgia.
That's building on it.
Yeah. And those feelings, it's a recipe for success. And, something else to consider is the year 2024.
Oh, yeah.
The cultural landscape. I think there's a real hunger for authenticity.
Okay.
Real stories.
Yeah.
Characters with depth, complexity.
Right.
People are kind of tired of the same old.
I get it, yeah.
The predictable stuff.
Yeah.
Gladiator 2, I think, offers something different.
Okay.
It's grittier,
Interesting.
More grounded.
Yeah, it's so cool, right? Like, we're talking ancient Rome,
Yeah.
gladiators,
Uh-huh.
emperors, political intrigue.
Exactly.
But it feels like it's reflecting our
Yeah.
own world, like our own...
It's reflecting our anxieties and our struggles.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about good historical fiction, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like we're looking at ourselves
Yeah,
through the path.
through this lens of history.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And those themes,
It's so smart.
legacy, redemption, the abuse of power, those are timeless.
They are.
I mean, we see them
all the time.
happening all around us.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think about Lucius.
Yeah.
Like, his journey, he's not just fighting in the arena. He's fighting, like, expectations.
Yeah.
The weight of Maximus's legacy.
Right.
He's trying to figure out who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
When everyone wants him to be something else.
And I think that resonates,
It does.
you know, with audiences today.
Like, we're all trying to...
We're all trying to find our own path.
Yes.
Make our mark.
Exactly.
And seeing Lucius go through that ancient Rome.
It's powerful.
It is.
It makes you think about those other characters, too.
Oh, totally.
Like Denzel.
Yeah. I mean, what is he up to?
We don't know.
Is he, like, guiding Lucius?
Right.
Is he a mentor? Or is he, like, a bad guy?
Or is he trying to, like, corrupt him?
Yeah, exactly.
Lead him down the wrong path.
Right.
We don't know.
But Denzel is so magnetic.
He is.
You know, he could play either side,
Yeah.
and it'd be amazing.
And it makes you think about Barry Keoghan, too.
Oh, yeah.
Who might be the villain.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Could you imagine him as, like, a Roman senator?
Just like...
Pulling strings.
Yeah, ambitious.
Greedy. Yeah. It gives me chills. Me too. He'd be like a perfect antagonist to Lucius, like representing all that's wrong with Rome.
Yes.
And like the clashes between them, like physically, ideologically, electrifying.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's like this battle.
Okay.
Not just for Rome,
Right.
but for Lucius's soul.
Oh, it's a good versus evil thing.
Right. But with that, like, modern edge.
Yes.
And I think Scott will nail that.
I think so, too.
Like, he'll get those big moments.
Yeah.
But also those little character moments.
Yeah, those details.
Yeah.
And that's what will resonate with people.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've talked characters, the story, Ridley Scott's vision.
Yeah.
But let's talk numbers. Why is everyone saying Gladiator 2 is going to be like a box office smash?
Oh, wow. Yeah. First of all, we got that Gladiator love.
Right.
Right? Like that original film.
Uh-huh.
It was massive.
It was huge.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Wow.
And that was a while ago.
That's true.
So imagine now with like ticket prices.
Oh, yeah?
And how big these movies get.
And how global they are.
Yeah. The potential is huge.
It is.
And then, like, think about all the buzz already online, people talking fan theory. Exactly. That gets people excited.
It does.
It's free publicity. It builds anticipation.
Yes.
And then, on top of that, you got Denzel.
Oh, yeah.
And Paul Mescal.
Powerhouses.
Right. That's box office magic.
Yeah.
They bring people in.
And they're not just actors.
Yeah.
They're like cultural icons.
Right.
You know?
And that's huge.
It is. So that opening weekend, it's going to be big.
I think so.
And that sets it up for success.
Yeah, that momentum is key.
It is.
Word of mouth, people see it again.
Right.
It all starts with that first weekend.
Exactly. And Gladiator 2 has it all.
I think so.
To make that happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Commercially, I think it's going to be huge.
Yeah.
But what about its impact?
Oh, that's interesting.
You know, like, can it capture that same magic as the original?
That's a big question.
It is.
And we're going to tackle that in the last part of this deep dive.
Sounds good. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we have.
You know, the actors, the story, Ridley Scott, the themes, the hype. But sequels...
Oh, I know.
They're tough.
Especially when you're following a movie like Gladiator.
Yeah, Gladiator wasn't just a movie.
No.
It was a phenomenon.
Absolutely. I mean, it set a high bar.
It did. So how does Gladiator 2 measure up? How do they even approach that?
Well, they've made some smart choices.
Okay.
Like focusing on Lucius.
Right.
It's a new story.
But still in that world.
Yeah. We're back in Rome.
Yeah.
But it's not Maximus' story anymore.
It's fresh.
And casting Paul Mescal.
Yeah.
Genius.
It feels like a new generation.
Exactly. He brings something new. He's got this energy.
And the fact that Ridley Scott's directing.
Oh, come on. Ridley Scott.
I mean, he gets it.
He knows how to do spectacle.
Yeah.
But he doesn't lose the characters.
No,
He makes you care.
Absolutely. And those practical effects.
Oh, yeah. That makes such a difference.
It does.
You feel it more.
It's real.
Like you said, it's not just CGI, it's tangible.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they've struck this balance
Right.
between huge, epic stuff
Yeah.
and those quiet character moments
It's what makes a movie great.
and the themes they're going for.
Oh, they're so smart.
Legacy, redemption, fighting corruption. Those resonate
Yeah, they do.
with everyone.
Especially now.
Yeah, it's like the world's looking for these stories.
Stories about hope.
Yeah. About people who stand up and make a difference.
Exactly. Gladiator 2 seems to have that.
So final thoughts.
Okay.
Can it live up to the hype?
It's a big question.
It is. Can it capture that gladiator magic?
I think it can.
You do.
I really do. I mean, based on everything we've talked about.
Yeah.
The cast, Ridley Scott, those themes.
And the buzz.
Oh, yeah. People are excited. And I think they're going to be happy.
So you're saying Gladiator 2 could be a triumph?
I think it has all the right ingredients.
It sounds like it. It's epic, but also personal.
Mm-hmm.
It's historical, but also relevant to today.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Me neither.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Gladiator 2. We'll be back soon to explore another fascinating topic. Until then, stay curious and keep those questions coming.